Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another Vlogmas video. This series is coming to an end pretty quickly and it feels like a little bit of a race to get to the end and film the last few videos, but I thought we could do a little bit of a festive themed Q&A today because it is the holiday season and I do really think it's nice when you guys can get to know me a little bit better because I'm not always sure if that kind of comes across in some of my videos. So answering some of these questions will hopefully give you a little bit more insight into me and definitely up my alley because I absolutely love this time of year and Christmas for me is just such a fun time. So popped on a little bit of a red lip. This is just the shade Chili from Morphe. If you're looking for like the perfect red lip for the festive season, I cannot recommend this enough. I absolutely love their lip gloss. Not sponsored, it's so affordable. I literally just bought some when I went to Chadstone last time. So let's get into this, and just a super quick reminder as well. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to follow me on my little YouTube channel here. So I've got a bunch of questions I've printed out from a really cute blog that I found, and I'm just going to go through all of those with you guys. So the first question, and if you want to answer them with me, you can pop them in the comments down below because I'd love to hear what you guys kind of think. But the first one is, who is your favorite person to buy presents for? And I would love to just say me because I always think it's great when you have something on your mind and you might get given some Christmas money or something, and it's a really nice time of year to kind of treat yourself and reward ourselves for getting through all of the hard work and any kind of ups and downs that you've had to go through that year. But realistically, my favorite person to buy Christmas presents for is always my mum. And I just think it's because as I've gotten older, I do feel like we've gotten closer, and I really love buying for her because she's just such a beautiful soul. Like, she loves anything really kind of cute and creative, and I just always find that I'm able to kind of get a few little things and make a gift box for her. So I've never really bought her like one big present, but I like to kind of collect a whole bunch of little things that I know will really make her happy. So speaking of Christmas gifting, I just wanted to jump in here really quickly and thank today's video sponsor, which is FOIA. So if you guys have followed me for a little while, you would know that I absolutely love this jewelry brand, and this is their gorgeous pink packaging. I just think it's so beautiful and would make the perfect gift for yourself or someone else, or just a really complimentary piece of jewelry if you're still looking to add a couple of really nice staple items to your collection. So they all come in these gorgeous little dust bags like this, and I have so much from their range. I've got these gorgeous little rings, so these are both in like a little twisted kind of design. I've also got this more statement-y kind of one with a gem in it and another ultra fine little band as well, and I love wearing these. I wear this stack almost every single day because it kind of matches in with my gold watch. And I also got a couple of beautiful little beachy kind of pieces to take away with me as well. So this one I absolutely cannot wait to wear. It is this gorgeous blue and gold kind of necklace with these little stones sitting in it, and I just think this is so lovely. And they have really nice adjustable chains as well on quite a lot of their collection. So if you're someone who prefers to wear pieces longer or really short like choker length, you can also adjust them all as well, which is super handy. And they also have some absolutely beautiful little huggy hoops and earrings and things as well. So if you're someone with a couple of piercings or you have someone in your life that is, then definitely go and check out their range. I'm going to link all of the pieces that I'm wearing in the description box down below, also with my discount code that will get you 20% off. And they also are having a huge Christmas sale. So yet again, if you want to get in early with some amazing deals and discounts, definitely head over to the PERRI website and check out their range. Getting back into our Christmas Q&A, one of the other questions here is, which ornament has the most significance to you? And I think this is kind of varied for everybody. Some people may not have grown up having a Christmas tree in their home, but for me, we were really blessed to be able to kind of have those decorations and things go up every year. And our tree was always extremely eclectic. Like, I know that it's definitely more on trend these days to kind of have a beautiful gold tree or beautiful silver or rose gold or whatever colors it is that you love to have in your home. And certainly for me, it's definitely my aesthetic to have things that are a little bit more matching with my decor and a kind of consistent scheme. But I do always love going home to my family home and seeing all of our beautiful ornaments that we've collected over decades and decades. And some of them are gorgeous little homemade things, and other ones are you know, just bits and pieces that we've either been gifted or collected over time. But my favorite ones are these ones that my mum used to make, and we would make them together and they hurt your fingers so much. But if you've ever seen them, I'll try and insert a picture, but it's basically like a little foam ball that you could buy at Spotlight. And then we'd go and buy a bunch of sequins in whatever color. You could make multicolored ones, or you could just do, you know, gold or red or something. And you get a little bit of a pin, like a dressmaking pin, and just shove the sequin down into the foam and make an entire disco ball, basically like little Christmas decoration. And they were my absolute favorite because they're so painstaking to make. Like, honestly, you should basically wear gloves when you're making these because it hurts your fingers so much, but they look really, really cute. And it's kind of fun having something on your tree that you know that you've sat down, you know, with your mum or with a family member and made together. Do you have a real tree or a fake tree when you were little? So I think we had a mix of both. I definitely remember we mostly really had like a fake tree, but for a couple of years we did get a real tree. But I just remember like it kind of freaked me out because I thought there was going to be bugs in our house when we got the real one. But they are absolutely beautiful, and I definitely understand why people opt to go to little Christmas tree farms and have that kind of whole experience where you get to go and select your own tree and bring it home, because they are absolutely beautiful and the smell of those pine needles is just divine. I love this one. When did you find out the truth about Santa? This is so funny. So if you're a younger sibling like me, you definitely found out so early, but I absolutely milked it for as long as I could and pretended that I had no idea. So I feel like once you get to like that certain age in primary school, everyone's kind of being like, Santa's not real. And like, if you still believe in it, they would tease you and stuff. But because I have an older sister, I literally knew for so long, but I always used to say to my parents like, oh my gosh, is Santa coming tomorrow? So if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I definitely faked it for about 2 to 3 years, which is quite inventive of a young little kid. But I definitely love at the holidays, and I just loved how my parents used to do the whole Santa thing. So we'd have our Santa sack. You weren't allowed to go out of your room after midnight because they were setting up cute little things like the carrot and the beer for Santa and things like that. So absolutely love Christmas time as a kid, but definitely found out way earlier than I should have. Have you ever seen the tree in the Rockefeller Center? I actually have. So I've spent a New Year's, just after New Year's actually, in New York City. So I got to see the ice skating rink, all of the decorations, and the beautiful tree was still up when I went there. So I had a trip booked years and years ago. I think it might have been like 2012, and I went to go and ski in Canada. So around that time is obviously their cold season, their snow season, a little bit of a winter kind of vibe, and it was just beautiful. So I ice skated in Central Park, and I got to go and see, like I said, all of those beautiful decorations that were still hanging around. I feel like this one doesn't even need answering, but it said, if you owned a home, would you decorate it with lights or leave it bare? And as someone who personally loves on Christmas Eve driving around and looking at all of the beautiful houses and the Christmas lights and things, I'm always trying to Google which are the best streets for those people that just go all out. So I don't think I would have the time to invest in doing that, but I would definitely want to decorate up my house. Do you prefer giving gifts or getting gifts? I absolutely love giving gifts. I think receiving gifts is really lovely, and it's really nice when people have thought of something that is absolutely you to a T, but there's nothing better than being able to gift give over the holiday season. And I just think it's such a nice way to celebrate all of the important people in your life and give them something that they might not have gone out and bought for themselves. Do you prefer gingerbread cookies or shortbread? Oh my God, this is like the biggest tie, and I don't even know if I can answer because I'm about to do my Christmas baking video next week, and I'll give you guys my gingerbread recipe in that. So obviously I'm a huge fan of gingerbread biscuits, but shortbread, there's just something so Christmassy about those kind of sugary coated shortbread biscuits. So it's a hard tie for me. I absolutely could not choose. Have you ever gone caroling? So technically not, because I don't think I would just kind of like rock up to random people's doors and start singing. I think they'd be a little bit confronted, but I actually do sing. I used to be in my school choir and stuff as well. So we always did the Christmas concert, and me and 2 of my girlfriends were like the main singers for our school. So random fun little fact about me, you'll probably never hear me sing on this channel, but I definitely can sing. I do kind of play acoustic guitar and things like that as well, but it's just like a little personal relaxing downtime kind of hobby for me. What's your favorite holiday song? So I don't know if I have like an all-time favorite, but basically anything by Michael Bublé. So if you watch my recent Clean With Me video in Vlogmas, if not, go back and watch it because I put in a little clip of me showing you guys all of my favorite songs from Spotify that are all Christmas related for the festive season. Do you usually put a star or an angel on top of the Christmas tree? I feel like this varies. We used to have an angel when I was younger, a little white angel, and these days I'm pretty sure it's a star, but I have no idea because I am not home for Christmas this year. I'm actually staying here and doing Christmas with my partner's family, so I'll have to tell you when I get up there to the Gold Coast and see my family. Do you own an ugly Christmas sweater? No, I don't, and I'm so jealous of my older sister because she lives in San Francisco these days, and so they get a cold Christmas, and her husband both have so many ugly Christmas sweaters, and I'm so jealous of them because I think they look so cute, but it's just way too hot here. I think this year for Christmas Day in Melbourne, it's going to be like 28 degrees and sunny, which is just ideal for a beautiful pool day, but yeah, it is definitely not ideal for wearing any kind of chunky Christmas sweater. Do you open your Christmas presents on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? So I feel like this would vary between family to family depending on like when you guys actually end up catching up. But my partner's family actually does their Christmas on Christmas Eve. So that's really different to me because my family has always strictly been on Christmas Day or Boxing Day would be when we'd go and do like the big Rello bash and go and see like my nana and all of my aunties and cousins and things. But yeah, I feel like it's so different for everyone, just depending on when you're able to get to see your family. Do you go to church for midnight mass? So I actually am Catholic and I did grow up, you know, in a Catholic school and going to church and things, and we'd spend most of our Sundays obviously going to mass and doing all of that sort of thing. But I feel like as you get older, if you're not kind of with your family or other people that like share your faith, then all of that kind of drops off. So I personally haven't been to church for years, and it's not for like lack of wanting to go, but I guess that it's just like not a major part of my life anymore because my partner isn't religious at all, and yeah, most of my friends down here aren't either. So if I had people to go with, I would, because I really do love Christmas Mass. I think it's just got such a beautiful energy about it, but unfortunately this year I won't be going. Have you ever had your picture taken with a mall Santa? Oh my God, absolutely yes. David Jones Santa is like the OG Christmas photo, and I'm so sad that it's like not really socially acceptable to do that as an adult, because I would absolutely love to go to David Jones and have my Christmas picture taken with Santa. I think it's so cute, the setup that they have there, and those were some of my best memories as a kid. I absolutely loved lining up and going in there to like talk to Santa and see all of the beautiful decorations. Do you suck at wrapping presents? Look, you can watch my present wrapping video and decide for yourself. I'm not like the world's most amazing Christmas present wrapper. I don't think they're like super tidy or anything. I could definitely spend more time and effort, but I do really enjoy doing it, and I think that I did quite a nice job. So you can go back and check out that video if you guys want to get some ideas for how to wrap your Christmas gifts. Have you ever re-gifted something someone gave you? You guys can confess this in the comments down below if you've ever done this. Naughty, but I do know that some people probably do end up re-gifting things maybe a little bit after Christmas, or like using it once so the person can see it and then sending it back. So I would love to hear your Christmas confessions if you've ever had to re-gift something that you just absolutely hated. But for me personally, I haven't done this. My sister used to do this all the time, and I felt so awkward about it, but I just kind of am like, look, whatever, if that's something they wanted to give me, then that's great. I'll try my best ability to use it and love it because it's come from a really beautiful place. But yes, I definitely think that sometimes people miss the mark with Christmas gifting. Have you ever built a gingerbread house before? You know what? I seriously wanted to do that this year, and I was going to build it with you guys for Vlogmas, and I drove around to like so many different Coles and Woolworths and so many different stores, and I feel like people must have bought them like early November because I couldn't find a kit anywhere. And I can kind of make like gingerbread biscuits and like cookies and stuff, but I didn't really feel confident enough to make like the entire like wall and roof structure things to like then go and build a house as well. So unfortunately I don't get to do that this year, which I'm a little bit devastated about, but I will be more organized next year. Do you like surprises or to prefer to pick out what you're getting? I think that like when you're younger, you just can kind of be like, whatever, like I'm sure people will think of something fun. But I feel like these days, because I do sort of have my house and my style set up a little bit better, and I definitely think anyone can relate that when you get to know yourself better and like your personal style or things that you want for your home, then sometimes it's helpful to be really specific to those around you. And I know that that can be a little bit uncomfortable because you're kind of asking someone to like spend money on you or like get you a certain gift, which I personally find a little bit confronting and weird because I just feel bad about it. But like, if you take that kind of feeling out of the equation and you just look at the specifics that like somebody is just trying to find you something that you'll love, then I think just send some links through to people and be like, look, these are some things that I'd kind of want. Make a little wish list, and if they want to get you something off there or even go Harveys with you, if it's something expensive, then at least you know you're getting something that you'll absolutely use and love. What does your family usually eat for Christmas dinner? Well, we don't do Christmas dinner, we do Christmas lunch. So for breakfast, everyone just does their own thing, like literally just normal breakfast food. And then the second that kind of like lunch rolls around, we do a huge big table spread. It's all shared food. Some of my random favorite things are like that tinned asparagus. I don't know why, it just tastes so good. So I always love having that. We'll have like hard-boiled eggs, some salad, a platter of like Christmas ham and like some other cold cuts and things. We might have like a little bit of a roast, and that's pretty much it. Oh, some prawns, obviously, always prawns, and like Thousand Island dressing, like chef's kiss. I absolutely love eating that kind of stuff for Christmas. When was the last time you built a snowman? I genuinely think I've only built a snowman like once in my entire life, and it's because my dad was going to university, I think in like Wagga Wagga or something. He was like, we grew up in Sydney, and he was like completing a course, and we went to Orange, I want to say. I feel like it was somewhere like that, and it's kind of like out near the snow, and we'd never seen snow or anything before, so we went and like threw some snowballs and built a little snowman. And I have obviously been to the snow plenty of times since because I do ski and I really love the winter kind of season down here, but I haven't built a snowman when I've been there because I've just been out skiing and like enjoying the day. What is your favorite Christmas dessert? Custard. And you know what? If you are lactose intolerant like me, go to Woolworths and look in like the normal fridge cabinet. They have their Plantitude brand and they've got a dairy-free custard and it literally tastes so good. I got the vanilla flavor one and it's really, really good. I've already bought it twice since I initially bought the first one, and I think it was only like $5. So for any of those like dairy-free or vegan people in your life, go and get the Plantitude custard. I cannot recommend it enough. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun little Q&A, and like I said, if you want to let me know any of your answers, please pop them in the comments down below. And wishing you guys all a very happy, healthy, festive holiday season, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.